Story. And now in Russian, однажды. Long ago, there was a mother, and the mother had no child. Now you're asking, how can that be? She was a mother who had no child. She wanted a child so badly. She and her husband, for years and years and years, had wished for a child. But this mother had no child. She was without the child that she needed. And now she was growing old. Winter came. The temperatures dropped. The snow began to fall. Deeper and deeper the snow was, until the ground was white as Exeter today. So beautiful. And at the end of the day, it continued to snow. The old woman went to bed and dreamed, as she did every night, that she could have a child. And the dream was so powerful in her sleep, it made her get out of her own bed. And she stepped out in the darkness into the blue black. And the sheen of snow lay around, and the snowing had stopped, but the snow was deep. And there in her dream-like state, that old mother made out of snow a daughter. A beautiful snow child. So delicate. The most beautiful snow sculpture ever made. Made with love. And when the little girl was complete, standing so true to life in an ice statue, the old woman, she went back inside and took to her bed and slept till morning. At the first light of morning, she climbed out of her bed and she remembered, and she went to the window and wiped the window so she could see through. Thank you for helping me. And through the window, she looked to where she had made that snow girl, but the snow girl wasn't there. It had all been a dream. But then she heard a shout of laughter, high-pitched and pretty. And she went and looked through the window again, and running across the snow in front of the window was that girl, that snow daughter, so pretty and so beautiful, leaping through the air, so light-footed. And the woman, she went outside and called, "My daughter? Mother!" cried the snow girl, and she leapt into the old woman's arms. "Mother, I have a daughter. She is so beautiful," she called for her husband, who came outside. His tears ran down his cheeks like his wife's. Now they were no longer childless. They were so full of joy. Well, they looked after that snow girl. Every day they brought her food. She always wanted to be outside playing in the snow. The other children of the community loved her. All of the children came outside the old man and the old woman's cottage to play with the snow girl, because she was the kindest, happiest, most joyful child that everyone wanted to know. Is that the end of the story? No. Well, on and on they played, those children, through the winter, and it was the most wonderful winter they had ever spent, in the company of that delightful snow girl. But now, the warm wind was blowing, and the snow began to thaw and melt, and the snow was turning to water. And to mark the end of the winter, they made a great fire in the middle of the village. A fire to welcome spring, the coming of growth and plenty. All of the children and all of the parents and all of the families and all of the old people gathered around the fire, and they sang. they sang, every boy and every girl and every boy. Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every boy. Can you say this? Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every boy. Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every... Well, they all gathered around the fire, and now the first of the children ran. A little boy, he ran towards the flames of the fire, and he jumped high into the air above the fire and landed on the far side and shrieked, I did it! And now the next child did. They ran and jumped over the flames, a way of marking the end of winter there in the coldest part of Russia in the Urals. Every child ran and leapt over the fire, and as they ran and jumped, the chanting got louder and louder from the people gathered around. Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every boy. Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every boy. Run with laughter, shout with joy, every girl and every boy. Everyone had a chance to leap over the flames. But there was one child who did not leap. You know who that was. The snow girl stood beside her mother, holding on to her and looking up, smiling. My daughter, join your friends. Do what we do. Leap over the flames. Are you sure, Mother? Must I? Of course you must. You are the nimblest. You can jump higher and prettier than anyone. Go. And the little girl set off running through the snow, not making a mark in the melting snow. She ran towards the flames, glanced back at her mother with the most beautiful smile, and leapt into the air. And there, in the air, above the flames, you know what happened. She was gone. Came a cloud of vapour, vanished in the air. The mother stood stock still in shock. My daughter. All of the other families, they turned away and walked back to their homes. The other children went off with their heads hanging low in sadness. Finally, her own husband led her away from the fire, back to her own cottage, where she went to her bed and she did not sleep. She wept, tears of sorrow for the daughter that had gone, for the daughter that she had had. She stayed in her bed as spring came and summer came. She would not leave her bed. She stayed there getting weaker. Her husband could do nothing for her. The children began to forget, and they played prettily through the summer and the autumn as they caught the leaves that fell, and now winter was returning. As the first snows fell, the old woman had a dream. And in her dream, she could see the snow girl, her daughter, holding out her arms for her mother, saying, Mother, do not be sad. Do not cry. I am with you. I am with you in every snowflake that falls. I am with you in every piece of ice that cracks. I am with you in every drop of rain and every pail of water that you pull up from the well. I am with you always, Mother. I am always with you. And she rose from her bed, glad again, glad that she had a daughter that she would always remember, Schneegelitsch, the snow girl.